Hello and welcome to Let's Play Stardew Valley, episode 95. Here in the morning of year 2, fall the 21st. Hopping out of bed, grabbing that cactus, water that cactus. My inventory is full, of course it is. Let's go ahead and stash one of the albacores that I caught yesterday, a crab, a purple cucumber, grab this oil here, stash it in the fridge, stepping outside. Got some eggplants, go ahead and harvest those. Sell the gold and silver ones. I'm gonna go ahead and sell this purple star anchovy. Walk over here, we got some broccoli. Behind the house we got some maple syrup coming up. A couple of seeds. Some moss. Pet Fartomo. Down here we got some fairy rose honey. Each one of those jars is worth like 1,000. Alright, let's check out Tree Isle. What do we got on Tree Isle? 2 oak trees. Down they go. Plant the seeds back for sustainable forestry, like always. Go play with the animals, grab some truffles. Looks like I got all my animals. Get some goat essence and some cow essence. In the big barn here, I'm gonna take my cow and goat essence, throw them in the machines. Yeehaw. Four IPAs. We'll go ahead and do 18 hops and 6 honeys to make 6 meads. Oh, forgot about the coop. How could I forget the coop? Got a duck egg. A couple of chicken eggs. Got a hardwood tree over here on Western Isle. Down she goes. Pick some apples, pick some palms. Harvest some amaranth. Do a little offloading of ingredients here. Alright, I need wheat seeds. 16 wheat seeds. Note to self. Wow, look at all this. I'm in the greenhouse here and I just picked up 6 ancient fruit wines. As well as a bunch of pickled green bean. A blueberry jelly. I'll go ahead and grab some hops here. Grab some cranberries. And we'll get 6 ancient fruits to go back in those kegs. Picking on some grapes, putting them in the jars. And we're picking some eggplants. Alright, it's 1:20. I need to get to town. Go ahead and sell off my silver cranberries and my gold and silver eggplants. 6 ancient fruit wines. Sell some pickled green bean, some blueberry jelly. Sell the duck mayo. Sell the truffles. Alright, time to go to town. Take 5 iron bars with me. I wonder why that is. I wonder why I'd be taking 5 iron bars. Say hi to Pam. Head to town. We're talking to Clint. Clint, I would like you to break open my mystery boxes. The first one gave me 10 hardwood. The second one gave me 10 quality fertilizer. And I got another 10 quality fertilizer. Go ahead and talk to Clint behind the counter. He says, well, I don't know if people realize this or care, but I do take a lot of pride in my work. Let's give Clint an apple. Seems like he needs an apple to fix that attitude. That's a fun gift, thanks. Alright, and we're going to upgrade my trash can. For 5 gold bars, or sorry, 5 iron bars and 2,500 gold, I can now get 30% back if I throw away an item. And I still have my previous trash can while it's being upgraded. Alright, so since I haven't been doing this a lot in the game, I'm going to take a look around the various houses and shops and whatnot in Pelican Town. We'll go ahead and start with Clint's place. So if you mouse over certain pieces of furniture or items, a little magnifying glass shows up, and you can right-click and get a little piece of flavor text. So there's a trash can by the door at Clint's, and I right-click and it says, "It's full of soot." There's some copper and gold ores, a table and chairs, and a little dish. There's like a side table here with a note or something on it. I right-click the note and it says, "There's a stack of metalworking blueprints." Okay. Big old anvil by the forge. Clint's Quality Anvil. It's made from an iridium alloy. If I right-click on the forge itself, it's a professional-grade furnace. Peering inside, you see molten metal bubbling and churning. Some, like, hooks and axes and things up on the wall. Okay. Now, since I'm friends with Clint, I can go into his room. I think you have to be 5 hearts or 4 hearts or more or something like that. So let's just go in Clint's room. Seems like a basic bedroom. There's an Omni Geode on this table. A lamp. If I right-click on his dresser, you rifle through Clint's personal effects. There's a stack of blacksmith aprons, some magazines, an old sword, and a nice picture of his mother. No pictures of Emily. I'm kind of surprised. There's a side table with a radio on it. There's a tape inside. The Essential Blues Collection, Volume 2. Oh! 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 I right-clicked on a different end table, and it pulled up a note to Emily. It says, "Dear Emily, I know you only think of me as a friend. It's my fault. I'm too shy. I'll never have the courage to tell you the truth. That's why I'm writing this letter to myself that I'll certainly crumple up and toss in the corner." Oh boy. Alright, there's your tour of Clint the Blacksmith's shop. And then outside there's like a trash can, a barrel, a furnace. There's this weird bush over here where I saw the possum. Okay. Well, oh, look who it is. It's Leah. Well, hey there, baby. She says, one thing I love about this place is that there are beautiful waterfalls. Have a goat cheese. As I walk north, I see the abandoned, rundown Joja Mart. And it looks like I can go inside. What is this? So I go inside. The interior is full of rubble and like bricks and stuff that have fallen from the ceiling. But it looks like there's a Junimo over here with a little glowing tree tile. I right click on this. It's called Abandoned Joja Mart. It's a bundle. like there was in the community center. Below, there's 3 question marks. There's a purple bundle on the tree called the Missing Bundle. Ah. Very interesting. So there are 6 items. I have to get 5 out of the 6. We have a Silver Star wine. Now that's interesting because all of the wine that we've made so far has not had a star attached to it. It's only been unstarred wine. We've got dinosaur mayonnaise, which I get every couple days from Mr. T, the dinosaur. We have a prismatic shard. I did find one of those in the Skull Cavern. We have 5 gold star ancient fruit. We have a strange looking fish, gold star, called a void salmon. And then we have a purple bowl of something that is called caviar. Interesting. Sorry for the thumping. So it looks like a bundle full of really rare and hard to find, hard to make items. I do know how to get the majority of them, but we'll have to pursue that topic another time. So today's the last day that I can find the prismatic jelly. And I have until like the end of today to get the prismatic jelly and then deliver it to the wizard. But at this point in the day, it's not really possible. So I think I'm just going to fish. Caught a carp. Caught a bullhead. We'll do like 2 or 3 more fish. Got some broken glasses. And I got another bullhead. Take a quick trip to the Adventurers Guild, shall we? Monster eradication goals. I've gotten 818 slimes out of 1,000, so I'm fairly close to getting the slimes. Only 5 more... 5 more void spirits. 145 out of 150. I got bats, skeletons, cave insects, duggies. I'm 371 out of 500 for dust sprites. So that's like 75% of the way. I got the goal for rock crabs. 26 out of 100 mummies, 2 out of 50 pepper wrecks, 82 out of 250 serpents, and then 0 out of 150 of the final monster, which I haven't even seen yet. Take a little jaunt over to the quarry real quick. Ah, interesting. I got some powder melon seeds. Powder melon are the sort of bonus crops that you can grow in the winter. Although, unfortunately, powder melons are not that great, but suppose it's better than growing nothing. Alright, it's 10:30. Let's go back to... let's go back to the bus stop. There we go. Toss my glasses in the recycle machine. I'm gonna sell my bullheads. Toss some iron ore in the furnaces. Alright, I'm gonna make some kegs. Oops. We'll go ahead and do 4 kegs. 120 wood, 4 oak resin, 4 iron bars, 4 copper bars. Put 1 keg over in the greenhouse. Toss an ancient fruit in there. And the other 3 kegs I'm going to put in the money shed. Pick some green beans first. Did not get a chance to get wheat, also known as wheat. Oh boy. We got some items here in the money shed. Grape jelly, cactus fruit jelly. Let's put green beans in their place. Got some more grape jelly. I got 1 starfruit wine, 3 ancient fruit wines, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 starfruit wines. And I'll go ahead and replace the 13 wines with 13 pumpkins. I must have miscounted. Oh no, it's 150. I'm gonna fall asleep. Oh no. Falling asleep in my own shed. At 36,000 for the day. The big winners here were the 5 Fairy Rose Honeys, which got me 4,700. 24 Pale Ales got me 10,080. 6 Ancient Fruit Wines got me 13,800. And 3 Truffles got me 1875. We get up on the morning of the 22nd. It's a rainy day. Check the TV, living off the land. Fish focus. Wood skip, sandfish, and scorpion carp. The wood skip is said to only live deep in the woods. Sandfish and scorpion carp can only be found in desert oases. Quite helpful. Alright, selling off my valuable wines from yesterday. Alright. We got a letter from Mayor Lewis. He says, Ryan, I'm going to give you this advice because I like you and I want you to stay in Pelican Town. If there comes a day that you want to ask for someone's hand in marriage, you'll need to give them a mermaid's pendant. Don't worry, everyone in Pelican Town understands the significance of the amulet. It's an ancient tradition in this region. Good luck, Mayor Lewis. Hey, picked up this recipe overseas. Enjoy. Want to say thanks for making me feel welcome. Signed, Kent. He gave me the recipe for something called a super meal. Oh, hey Ryan. Someone dropped you off at the clinic last night. You'd passed out from exhaustion. You gotta take better care of yourself and go to bed at a reasonable hour. I'd build you 1,000 gold to cover your medical expenses. Dr. Harvey. 1,000 gold for falling asleep in my own shed. Here's a letter from Clint who says, hello. Sorry, I'm not good at writing letters. I made 1 metal bar too many, and I thought you might need it. Clint. He gave me a gold bar. What a guy. Grab my 4 iron bars. We've got some broccoli coming up. Also have a mature amaranth down here in the pumpkins. I'll go and sell the gold and silver broccolis. Up here we got some ancient fruit and more amaranth. Wow, look at all this. Oh, look at all this. Down in the old greenhouse, we have ancient Fruitapalooza. So this middle ring, I'm going to leave it alone until all 8 of them come in. That way I can harvest all 8 at the same time. Purely for aesthetic reasons. Harvest some hops. Some coffee beans. Down here in Oak Isle, we got even more amaranth. Oh, pumpkins coming in. A lot of amaranth. The amaranth is actually pretty good for making pickles out of. So, don't discount your amaranth. It is a pretty good crop. I need to take a trip to the barn here. Stash my hops and my coffee. the animals. Suck out some mammal juice from the beef. Grab my 6 meads. And we'll go ahead and do some coffee. Just need 25 beans. No, I need 30 beans, not 25. Mathematics, how does it work? Here in the coop, we've got animals. Pet them all up. I think everybody's petted now. Oh no. I picked the fairy rose. Picked the fairy rose by my apiary. That's annoying. Now if those other beehives finish, this is gonna make wild honey and not fairy rose honey. Grabbing some pumpkin juice in the money shed. Got 10 of them. So we'll go ahead and get some ancient fruit wine going. Picking some more broccoli. Chopping down some trees on Tree Isle. Plant those seeds back. Alright. And then finally, I've got some beets. We'll sell the gold beet. Stash the 4 unstar beets. And then turn the 3 silver star beets into sugar. Before I do that though, I would like to expand my mining chest here. So to do that, I need 120 wood, 2 copper bars. And while we're thinking about copper bars, let's brew up some more. Alright, so I got a big chest. Actually, I don't think I did this right. I have to do one more transfer than I would have to otherwise. Bummer. It's alright. It'll all be over soon. Now I can take the big chest and put it where it belongs. Color it dark gray. And now I transfer for the final time. Alright. All done. Now I have a big chest. Alright, before I forget, I need to go to town and get some seeds. Check the bulletin board real quick. Sandy would like to hire someone to fetch quartz. You will be paid for your time. Okay. Sandy wants quartz. Alright, so I'm just going to get wheat. Bought 100 wheat seeds. Birthdays. Grandpa George is in 2 days. Let's take these wheats and get them planted. Wheat is pretty much the only crop that will actually finish before fall ends at this point, since it takes wheat 4 days to grow. Also got some apples and palms to pick. Got this big old pumpkin patch. Harvest those up. And we'll throw down some wheat in their place. We have a lot of wheat. Toss these beets in the mill. Stash these pumpies. Looks like 100 was a good guess, because I planted 94 out of those 100 seeds. do for the rest of the day. How about some fishing? So I just remembered that there's the raccoon that wants the 5, I think it's periwinkles and a smoked largemouth. Well, I just remembered that I actually have largemouth bass already. I don't need to wait to catch one. So I'm going to smoke one of these boys. Maybe it will finish in time to give the raccoon his fish today. Time for some fishing. I'm gonna rustle around with my drink in the background if you don't mind. I caught a record-length shad. We almost got the drink open. There we go. Okay, I don't know what this is. It's probably a catfish. Since it's raining and it's the fall and this is difficult to catch, I'm going with catfish. Nice. I used my last piece of bait. Now I'll have to wait a little longer. Is this another cat? I might not find out. It is another cat. Caught a bream. Alright. Decent amount of fishing. Back to the farm. I'm going to sell the shad. I'm going to keep the catfish and the bream. Yes, here we go. I have a smoked largemouth now. And it was snails, not periwinkles, I think, that the raccoon wants. Alright, let's go give that raccoon his fish. Because this is new content for me. I have no idea what's going to happen. little guy. Hungry. Need fish. 5 snails and a smoked largemouth. He says, "Thanks, Bobo. Take this." 25 powder melon seeds. Okay. He says, "Now, maybe I find a wife." A raccoon wife? See if I can find any artifacts. Sometimes if you dig randomly, you can find stuff. Not today, though. What do I want to do? I want to make more preserve jars. Let's do 2 preserve jars. One of them here in the shed. Toss a blueberry in there. I'm going to be careful not to stay out late and pass out in the shed. Looks like a bunch of pickled green bean just finished up. Oh, even more. 20 pickled green bean. Alright, so I do have enough time to repopulate all of those kegs. And we're going with amaranth. This pickled amaranth fetches a pretty good price. $130. Should be able to make it pretty easily. $130, $140. Toss the catfish in the smoker. Already watched The Living Off the Land. Yep. It's bedtime. Do. Bed. Got a pretty high income today, 56,000. Mostly from selling the starfruit wine and ancient fruit wine from yesterday. So I sold 10 starfruit wines for 31,500, 3 ancient fruit wines for 6,900. Also sold 10 pumpkin juices for 10,080. Pumpkin juice sells right around 1,000 a piece. I got 750 for a diamond. Waking up in the morning of fall the 23rd. I am going to do the screenshot. Yesterday was Monday, but it was raining, so I didn't want to. Wait for the sprinklers to finish. Oops. Take that screenshot. It's gonna wrap it up. Peace. Stay tuned for that screenshot.